Maui wildfires. Um, Now they're having a meeting with the school superintendent. And I want you guys to pay attention to what he says and what he doesn't say, okay? What he says and what he doesn't says and what the teachers are saying, okay? This is very telling, okay? This tells me right here, this was 4 days ago, okay? Listen to what he says and what he doesn't say. It's very important, okay? And listen to what the teacher says, okay? It's very profound, okay? I'm getting ready to play it, okay?
Testimony from Maui teachers today expressing frustrations about how the Department of Education managed its response to the fires. Bryce Moore reports.
Department of Education Superintendent Keith Hayashi says officials are working on improving communication, as well as offering mental health support to students and staff. But some educators not too happy. Lahaina Luna High School's Victoria Zupancic says she didn't hear from officials until 5 days after the fire.
It has felt like we've been held hostage.
Okay, she says she has not heard from the schools, okay, I'm not gonna say singular, I'm gonna say schools until 5 days, okay? It has been almost 3 weeks, okay, that these children are unaccounted for, okay? And they also waited 5 days to reach out to the parents, okay? So this is very telling, the parents and the teachers. Very telling, okay? This is evidence, okay, may I say.
Waiting for a breadcrumb of information to know what to do next. Our local administrative team is trying to soothe teachers. Teachers messaging through school-wide emails the anxiety and stress this is causing. And all our admin can say is, I don't know.
A report from the DOE shows just under 1,000 keiki in West Maui have either transferred to another public school or to the state's distance learning program. But 2,000 more have yet to re-enroll, and several testifiers say it's because driving through Lahaina is just too much to bear.
Okay, so they're saying that 2,000 children have not enrolled because they don't want to drive through, which I understand that if they, you guys, okay. But my thing is, why is there a census or a count of these children? Okay, why aren't they knocking door to door and showing that these children are okay? Okay. I'm not gonna believe none of this bull crap until they show the children. Okay. So that's 2,000 children unaccounted for, plus the parents of these children. Okay. I don't know if they're in a single household or they have a mother and father. Okay. So right here is evidence. Okay. This is evidence. This is American territory. So the FBI needs to get involved because this is where are the children? Where are the 2,000 children and their parents? Okay. Now I know this is emotional, and horrific. Okay. But my thing is, where are the children? And I'm going to continue saying this. And this is evidence right here for the FBI. Because when it comes to children, the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, has to get involved. Why haven't they got involved? Okay, you guys ask that question. Why hasn't the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, which I see them, okay, watching, but why haven't they made a statement? Why hasn't President Biden make a statement about these children? Okay, they're hiding something, you guys. I'm trying to tell you. This is draining, but I'm not going to stop. Okay, this is evidence right here. Okay, so this is telling me that they have documentation of all these children. Okay, so where are the children? This is evidence for the FBI. Okay, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Why hasn't Biden or anybody made a statement about these children? Now, this superintendent guy that he's talking about, let me go back. The superintendent guy that he's talking about, and this guy heated, okay? He's talking about the kids returning to school. Okay, but where are the kids? Okay. I find that very odd. I find this whole situation very odd. We all know what's going on here. Okay, so they waited 5 days. That tells you something right there. They waited 5 days, and it's been almost what, 3 weeks?
And we're just asking what.
Okay, 3 weeks. Now I'm gonna play this, and I'm gonna play one more for you guys. Okay, but this is evidence.
How are you feeling? Does he do autographs? Yes. Okay, well, I'll be getting one of those. Passionate testimony from Maui teachers today expressing frustrations about how the Department of Education managed its response to the fires. Bryce Moore reports.
Department of Education Superintendent Keith Hayashi says officials are working on improving communication, as well as offering mental health support to students and staff. But some educators not too happy. Lahaina Luna High School's Victoria Zupancic says she didn't hear from officials until 5 days after the fire.
It has felt like we've been held hostage, waiting for a breadcrumb of information to know what to do next. Our local administrative team is trying to soothe teachers. Teachers messaging through school-wide emails the anxiety and stress this is causing. And all our admin can say is, I don't know.
A report from the DOE shows just under 1,000 keiki in West Maui have either transferred to another public school or to the state's distance learning program. But 2,000 more have yet to re-enroll, and several testifiers say it's because driving through Lahaina is just too much to bear.
The idea of passing through the burn zone 2 times a day is one that makes me want to vomit. I want to remind you that we have yet to receive an accurate death count, let alone the names of those who are gone.
Nobody wants to put that distance between themselves and their child after this disaster. No one has asked if we're prepared to drive through Lahaina daily, watching the number of crosses grow on the road.
The DOE has designated Kamali'i and Wailuku elementary schools for primary students from Lahaina, Lokelani for middle schoolers, and Kulani Hako'i for high school students.
This is a very dynamic situation. We are trying to make the best decisions we can with the information that we have.
Okay, so this shows us a high school, and I could have swore 2 middle schools and 2 elementary schools. Let me rewind this so we can get the right count. Okay, so let's start here, and then they showed us the high school in the beginning, and now let's count the schools.
Lahaina daily, watching the number of crosses grow on the road.
The DOE has designated Kamali'i and Wailuku elementary schools for primary
2.
students from Lahaina,
That's
Lokelani for middle
1,
schoolers,
2,
and
3,
Kulani
4.
Hako'i for high school students.
This is a very dynamic
6
situation.
schools.
We are trying to make the best decisions we can
6 or 7
with
schools.
the information that we have, which is constantly changing and evolving.
Parents hoping those decisions are close to home.
So I humbly ask that you really consider doing whatever it takes to give us the school that we need.
Officials say they're organizing community meetings in West and Central Maui next week, Wednesday. We'll have an update when details have been finalized. Bryce Moore, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Okay, so this is evidence right here. Evidence. Okay. 5 days. I'm gonna play another video. This one is a emergency Maui council meeting, and this was 5 days ago. Okay.
I've been sad, and we're just asking why is our town burnt down? Why are our families' houses gone? And if you can explain that to us in a logical, reasonable way, we'll accept it. But right now, there is no explanation. Right? All I see in the newspaper is 2 sides arguing from what I saw in Civil Rights or whatever that magazine is, newspaper, Civil Beat. And then the other side was a Guardian putting out stuff. But then I'm hearing stuff on the other side. And I'm like, hey, somebody's spinning this story. People are using this for their advantage politically. And it shouldn't be done.
That's right.
It shouldn't be done at all. Yeah. And that's all I'm saying. Whether they are doing this, they should not be doing this for political use, either on pro-Kanaka side or the other side. We just got to get this thing, and it should be transparency in this. That's all I'm asking. Thank you.
I have 3 items that I'm testifying on. My name is Justin Huey. I am
a third grade teacher from the burned down King Kamehameha III Elementary in Lahaina, and I am testifying on my concerns of the governor's emergency proclamation that happened 3 weeks prior to the fire, and how it suspended 7 state statutes, of which exonerated everything that you guys are in charge of, covers county or school impact fees.
In affordable housing, we talk.
Huey, have discussions at this
Hold
point.
on. They got so much, guys. This is
And we're just
crazy.
asking, why is our town burnt down? Why are our families' houses gone? And if you can explain that to us in a logical, reasonable way, we'll accept it. But right now, there is no explanation, right? All I see in the newspaper is 2 sides arguing from what I saw on Civil Rights or whatever that magazine is, newspaper, Civil Beat. And then the other side was a Guardian putting out stuff. But then I'm hearing stuff on the other side. And I'm like, hey, somebody's spinning this story. People are using this for their advantage politically. And it shouldn't be done.
That's right.
It shouldn't be done at all. Yeah. And that's all I'm saying. Whether they are doing this, they should not be doing this for political use, either on pro-Kanaka side or the other side. We just got to get this thing, and it should be transparency in this. That's all I'm asking. Thank you.
I have 3 items that I'm testifying on. My name is Justin Huey. I am a third grade teacher from the burned down King Kamehameha III Elementary in Lahaina, and I am testifying concerns of the governor's emergency proclamation that happened 3 weeks prior to the fire, and how it suspended 7 state statutes, of which exonerated everything that you guys are in charge of, covers county organization and to my knowledge, this was the first emergency proclamation in the housing officer of it's not for sale of community member. Let me know, are you in favor of this? Your before I go on to the next item that I want to testify on, who's in favor of that? Because I have serious concerns.
Mr. Huey, we don't have discussions at this point. We're just taking testimony, but I'm sure each member will be happy to respond to you on their own.
Okay. Hey, Helen. You guys, this is evidence. Okay, this is evidence for the feds. Okay. Do they really care about these Hawaiian people? Okay, they're American citizens. Now, this guy says to the council, this is the Maui County Council, to answer his questions. She's going to say to him, we can answer your question one by one. Why can't you just answer his question right there? Okay. Hey, Helen. Okay. Because they don't have the answers, or they have the answers and they just don't want nobody to know. That's what it is. Hold on. Give me a minute. Okay. So is the city council involved? Okay. This is crazy, you guys. The Maui County Council meeting highlights Luana fires. Okay. Yes, it was all by design. You're right. It was all by design. Now there's a firefighter. He has 30 years experience of residential, commercial, and wildland fires, and he is easy to recognize the complete incompetence and negligence. I'm sorry, more than like criminals. So this is criminals. Okay, this was all, like I told you guys, this was all planned right here.
Respond to you on their own.
So he has concerns.
All right, so can we end this item and go to the next
And
item?
he says, I'm testifying. He's not even under oath. Okay, but he knows that this evidence is going to be used in the future. Okay.
I was asked to start a teacher work group with HSTA on housing, and I was able to get people that were able to talk to Nani Medeiros, and they really need
I would love to see you pass a resolution on foreclosures, mortgage evictions, subsidized rentals. There's a lot of different things happening right now. Like there's one teacher that lives on this side, but has 3 other mortgage. So
because it's like if you talk, what's going to happen to you?
if something isn't done quickly.
This is a lawless place right now.
Her house burned down, moved over here, and is trying to buy a house over here, but other investors are trumping her. And I just can't say enough about my concern over the fact that we have streamlined development without any community input, without sunshine law, without public announcements, without meeting notices. I just can't say enough.
I mean, even if they do erase him, and I pray they don't, this is recorded. Everybody's seen this, okay? Everybody. Yes, it's upside down world, but this is all recorded, okay? We all seen this, okay?
And has no community input. And with the emergency proclamation, council members here allegedly that she stated with getting rid of sunshine law, step up to the plate when we need you the most. And this needs to go. This needs to go right now.
And then what is the sunshine law?
$5 billion are coming to Maui, and sticky fingers are here. And
okay, in Florida right now, we're getting a storm, and they sent everyone to turn their electric off. So this is American territory, you guys. And they turn their electric hasn't been on. They said that they can't turn the electric off if it's natural disaster happens, and that happens, right? They can't evict you. Okay, they can't do none of that. Why there's a natural state of emergency. Okay, so is that the sunshine law? Okay, I need to look into this. But my thing is, where's the children?
Only are they still experiencing it. Our renters here aren't even aware of what the law is. I would ask each council.
See, and they have lawyers coming in with the people like Vanguard, BlackRock. They have lawyers on their team. Okay, so these lawyers are just saying they're getting eviction notices, and these lawyers are, and like she just said, these natives, they don't know the laws. They don't know how it works. But one thing I can tell you, they never want to sell their land. That's for sure. Okay, they never want to sell their land because they understood the land is generational wealth. Okay, so they had to create this fire for these people to take their land. This is pure wickedness and pure evil. True wickedness. They will pay. I'm telling you, they will pay. And if they need evidence, obviously this video was done. What day was this? 5 days ago. So where's the federal government? Yeah, it's a land grab, and children are missing. Okay. And they have lawyers over there right now ready to sign those closures. Okay. They have evictions, and they just had a natural disaster. Now this wouldn't happen in Florida. Okay. I'm in Florida. This wouldn't happen anywhere in the United States. Okay, because people ain't going for it, first of all. And once they declare, this is why they didn't listen to this. This is why they did not declare a state of emergency. Oh my God, he had dead people. He had the real estate guy have pictures of dead people in the ocean. Damn. Yeah, I seen jeez. I've seen the spirits that are in the ocean. You know, you gotta understand these spirits ain't at rest. So these people think they're gonna go home and sleep at night. I don't think so. Okay, they're gonna be haunted. Trust and believe that. Okay, haunted. Okay, and those water spirits will take your ass under. Okay, so while them people over there vacationing, they better be careful they don't get no drowning. Because if there's any drowning, that's gonna tell you right there, them water spirits are pulling their asses under. Okay, yes, the water ancestors. Okay, because the spirits are not at rest. Okay. And yes, water can be there could be spirits in the water that will take your life, okay? Yes, and on land. Okay? Especially if a spirit's not at rest. So this is evidence. So you guys can watch this, but this is just evidence of all this craziness that's going on.
Red Lightning, not Red Cross.
Okay, so he's talking about the Red Cross. Somebody needs to talk about the Red Cross.
Into a community with a unique culture that is different from the mainstream U.S. culture.
See, and they know this is a different culture. Look, think of it here in America, Native Americans. Okay, the 5 elements. Yes, the 5 elements is here: water, fire, earth, and air. Okay, they're definitely here. But you gotta understand, these people, Native people, they don't know the regs and all that stuff. That's how they stole the land here from the natives. Okay, they're doing the same thing that they did to the Native Americans here in Hawaii. Okay, same exact thing. Same exact thing. And now we're actually witnessing this. Okay, we weren't, a lot of us were not alive when this happened before, when they stole the land. Then they try to they cut the children's hair. Okay, and then they put them in these damn schools to teach them a different way. Okay, the Western way, not their native way. Okay, is this what they're going to do to the children that are alive? Okay, there's children missing, but I'm just saying, what are they going to do? Start cutting their hair? Yep, same with Haiti, same with Ukraine, same with New Orleans. There's children that was missing in New Orleans. They need to go back. There's some children that was missing in Haiti, and you got to watch who goes over there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Whoever's going over there is involved, okay? All the people that went to Haiti to help the Haitian people, and Wesley got caught crossing Haiti with children. Hillary Clinton's secretary. And I don't think her ass was charged. She was not charged. She was not held accountable. Okay, how does a sitting president's secretary get caught crossing Haiti with children and not being charged with anything? Haitian children. That's crazy. That is crazy. Hillary Clinton, yes, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton's wife, was charged. Well, she wasn't charged. Her secretary, her aide, whatever you want to call that crazy lady, okay, that Hillary and Bill was like, you need to get these children. Okay, they seen all these brown skinned children, Haitian kids, and it was like, jackpot. And it's poverty. They knew it was true poverty. Okay. And my ancestors said, bring up the Haitian children and bring up the children in New Orleans. So there was children that went missing in New Orleans. And then we also have to look at the coroners. Who are the coroners? So they need to go back into New Orleans. They need to go back to Haiti. I mean, you guys, I can't even imagine how many children was trafficked out of Haiti. It gives me the chills right down my damn spine. Okay, when my ancestors said talk about Haiti and New Orleans, I had chills literally down my damn spine. Okay. My spine. Okay. Their secrets are being exposed, and the whole system. And just imagine, like, this has been going on for a long time with the natives here. They try to indoctrinate the natives. These people are scared. Okay. I see these people getting death threats. Okay. Yes. In Africa, they've been doing it for a long time for Africa, but what's changing in Africa, Helen, the African people they're not playing that bull crap anymore. When Kamala Harris went over there and offered them all that money, I'm going to play the video for you. Matter of fact, let me go to that video. She went over there and she offered them so much money, right? And they done cussed her ass out. They told her they don't want her money. Okay, so what we're seeing is a new Africa. Okay, a new Africa. This Africa is not the Africa we've seen before. Trust and believe that. Let me see if I can find this video. Going to Kenya. This Africa is uniting Okay. And this is what they're scared of. Okay. And she went over there offering all this money for this LGBTQ movement. Okay. Who does that? And the Africans were like, oh, hell no. Okay. And for them to hang up the gay flag and all that stuff. I mean, this agenda is more than just the gay agenda. This agenda is biblical. This agenda is not just biblical. Kamala Harris offers 6 million for LGBTQ community, and we got people over here that's homeless in the United States. Why China and Russia gave military training. So that shows you right there, they don't care about the African people. They never have. Okay. And what happened was they told Kamala Harris, and honestly, I gotta do a read on her. I'm gonna show you what this Kenyan guy says, and this is the sounds that I'm hearing all across Africa. This is a new Africa. This is not the old Africa. So let me find that Kenyan man that talks about Kamala Harris. Now, if they're not going to side with her, okay? She went over there off all this money. Now think about it. We're over here struggling. We're paying our taxes. She's them our tax money. She was taking the African people, our tax money, and saying you need to push this gay agenda. Okay. Yeah, I got a lot of words about her. Okay. I got a story about Camilla. Okay. Kamala Harris. Yes. Okay, hold on. Okay. Talking about Kamala Harris, how she came over there and offered them all that damn money. That's crazy. And that's our money. Okay. This girl is, ooh. And if you look at this picture, the CIA, they have this thing where they put a face over somebody's face. Okay. It's like a mask. Okay. And that's what I see in a lot of Camilla's pictures, a mask over her face. Okay. This is very interesting and very telling. But hold on, I'm gonna play what I'm trying to find that African guy. And then Ghana, they ain't having that over there in Ghana, okay? This is a new Africa. This ain't the old Africa where they went over there, they killed, stilled, and destroyed, okay? These Africans ain't having that no more, okay? Just saying. To push a gay agenda. Can you believe that? And then Obama, he's arguing with the Kenyan government, Kenyan president over gay rights. Why do you think this man is arguing over gay rights? Because his wife is a transgender. His wife is a man. And that is why he's doing it. And he is gay himself. So that book that Michelle Obama came out with is called Becoming, is about her becoming a woman. Becoming, okay? Becoming a woman. Okay, let me find that video. I'm trying to find it. I had it on my library. And I love that. That's like I love this video because the guy, I mean, he was just like, we're not having that, okay? $60 million. Can you believe that? Let me play this one. That's a lot of damn money. That's our money, okay? We should be outraged. And every time I see her, I feel like she has a mask on. It's not really Kamala Harris. Okay. I'm getting another energy with Kamala Harris. Okay. I feel like when we see Kamala Harris, she has a mask. The CIA used masks. Okay. She's somebody else. Okay. And the clone version of Biden, I don't know. Okay. He's a clone. Obviously, And I know I sound crazy, but every time I see her, I see another face, like somebody, and it's going to be interesting when we find out who Camilla Harris really, who is really wearing her face. Okay. I already know who it is. They all replaced. Yeah, they're all replaced. Now he talks about I'm gonna play this one. But anyways, yeah, Michelle Obama is interesting because when and it's interesting because I did buy the book Becoming, 2 Trumps at least. Well, Trump is interesting. When I was pulling Trump's energy, there's a lot of I have to do another video on Trump. Because I don't want to talk about it right now, but there's something going to there's something going to happen. Okay, I'm just saying. So we're going to be surprised what's going to happen. I will do another video on that because I did so many videos on Trump. But so I want to talk about how they're taking our money, okay, our money, and they are taking our money, $6 million from from us, United States citizens. We are United States citizens. They're taking our money, our taxpayer money, our hard-earned money to push this LGBTQ whatever agenda. Okay. No, so they're trying to push this agenda. Okay. Why are they trying to push this agenda? It's because this agenda is pedophilia behind it. That's why they're trying to push it. Okay. And the Africans already know what time it is. Okay. Hey, Vanessa, they already know what time it is. Okay. I want you to listen to him speak. But this Africa, this new Africa with this new brick system, they're not going to let them come over there and rape their ass anymore. Okay. Just saying, they're not going to let them take from them anymore. You guys are going to understand a dollar bill means nothing, shit to these Africans. Okay. Gold. Okay. These people want gold. Okay. This new brick system will tear our whole dollar bill down. Okay. Our whole, and I think, somebody just went over there. I don't know if it was Camilla. Okay. But, our whole dollar bill as we know it, our dollar bill is a piece of paper. Okay. This is what it is. Nixon kept making paper. Okay. President Nixon. All right. And these people know that this means nothing. Okay. They want gold. They want silver. Okay. And that's the way the new society is going to go. Okay. So if we ain't in it or we're not, and they're going to go to that paperless system, but it's mostly going to be the bricks. Okay. And everybody's, and if you notice, Brazil, other countries, just not just Brazil, it's more countries. Every time I look on the brick system, it's more and more people joining the brick system because they already know what time it is. Okay. They know what's about to happen. They know. Okay, so I'm going to play this. So he calls this the offering. Okay, the offering. So listen to this.
Beer hug me. Kyle? Beer.
Sorry about that, you guys. But this is interesting because this is a new Africa. Okay, a new Africa. This is the Africa that was before people started coming over there, the Europeans. Okay. Africa was one of the richest continents and still is today. Okay, it has every natural resource over there. Okay, so they think they're gonna go over there, pass this damn gay agenda. Okay, they're fooling. These Africans ain't playing no more. Okay, just saying, and we should be the same way. Okay, and all these countries are starting to sign up for this new BRICS. Okay, because they know what time it is. Hey, Sarah. Okay. So let's get into
crafted exclusively for everyone.
Sorry about the commercials, you guys.
Russia and China are coming with weapons and militarization strategies so that we can protect ourselves. So I want to say this very loud and clear to the Americans. Continue on your transgender agenda. Stay there. Leave us to do politics on the other side. Because what we need right now is not a minority human rights activation. What we need is a societal transformation. And for you as Americans to think that we really envy that when you have an anti-lesbian, anti-gay, LGBT principle, then tourists would drop. Let me correct that once and for all, Sbu. And cut and clip this, and it must be loud and clear. Are you saying to me that all the tourists are gay? And when you hear that this is a non-gay zone, tourism will suffer? Question number one. Question number two. Are you saying that we don't have the right to expressing ourselves as Africans? Question number three. If democracy means majority rules and majority votes against a principle, then why won't you allow that to become law? Are you saying the minority must manage the majority, or the majority must manage the minority? Then if that whole ideology is wrong, then take democracy in a nice black dustbin bag and throw it outside. Because what you are telling us is by the people, for the people, with the people, and all those slogans you hear, what democracy represents. If we are 10 in the room and 9 people say no, and one person says yes, democracy says you go with the majority. So if we say we want to make Africa democratic, and the demographics of our democracy says no, then why do you philosophically want to manipulate the will of the majority to favor the will of the minority? Then this is where it really gets confusing to me. Because you're selling me one thing, I understand this democracy, because it is based on the principle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When it comes to practice, no, you can't practice it like that. Then what do you want? Do you want democracy? You want anarchy? You want indigenous governance systems? You want meritocracy? Maybe let's find another way of governing ourselves. But the ideology of democracy being founded on majority rule does not count. Because the rule that runs the South African constitution right now is not majority count.
So as you heard what our brother had to...
Okay, so basically he's saying that they're not going for it. Okay. They ain't having it. Okay. They're not having it over there. They didn't even take the $60 million. Just saying. Okay. And it's interesting how they sent Camilla and they didn't send Biden, because they thought that if they sent Camilla with all that money, and she's black, may I say, or half black, they felt like, oh, okay, she can sway the people. I mean, the mockery that they make of people is unreal. Okay, it's unreal. And Camilla wears many faces. Okay, she wears many masks, many faces. What I mean is somebody's wearing a mask over this face. Okay, just saying. That's what I'm getting. But she can't go over there and serve up another world a salad, okay? Because they ain't having it, just saying. And everybody's joining this brick system. When people tell the truth, they attack by buffering. Yeah, they buffer. They even destroyed my voice in many of my videos. And I'm going to tell you guys something. I've been picking this up for quite some time.
There are millions.
Hold on.
Here.
Okay, I've been picking this up for quite some time. The speakers of the House, they are actually, I'm going to say this, you guys, and some of you guys may drop. Not the Speaker of the House, because that's Nancy Pelosi, okay? She's no longer there. The alcoholic Nancy Pelosi. Hold on, I'm trying to find this Haitian girl. And she's not the first one. I picked this up a while ago. You know the people that speak on behalf of the president? Hold on. They have a Haitian girl that's there now. Hold on. It's not the Speaker of the House. The person that speaks for the president. Hold on. That does a press conference. I want to tell you what I'm seeing on the spiritual realm. Speaker for the president. Her. Okay. What I've been picking up is all these girls, okay, even the one before her, they are all practicing, I will call them, you can call them witches, or they all practice black magic, okay? I was picking this up from her. I was also picking this one up from President Obama's. All these women that they have, these women right here, all of them, okay? The White House press conference, this woman and all the other ones, even before, okay? All of them, back to sender to the, yeah, they do magic, you guys. Okay, they have people that practice. We call it black magic, voodoo. That work for the American government. Okay, so what they do is they go over there, they find people that know about this knowledge, and they hired actually the Haitian lady. Okay, and there was the woman before. Okay, she was they're right here. Okay, every one of these speakers, the speakers of the House, whatever, these women that they had, even the redhead girl, remember the redhead girl before her? Okay, they all practice this stuff. Okay, that's what I was picking up. Okay, yes, they all are practicing voodoo, all of them. Okay, that's the first thing I was pulling from her energy. Okay, so she also comes from a bloodline of people are practicing voodoo. Okay, now the other girls, the white Caucasian girls, I see more of witchcraft, but her I'm picking up voodoo. Okay, voodoo, VODOO, voodoo. Okay, they're using they call it black magic. Yes, finger magic, all that. Okay, her. And then there was one before her. I think she had the red hair. And then there was a chubby one before that. Okay. So all of them are practicing. They practice this stuff. This is what I was picking up. Okay. And they asked them for advice. Okay. They asked these these high priestess for advice. Okay. They're high priestess. But what they show us to the world is just a normal person speaking for the president. But they're not just speaking for the president, they're doing voodoo for the president. There's a story, I'm going to tell you guys about a story. There's a story about a president that, and this is documented in a video, and I'm going to find that video. And he went to Africa and he sacrificed. They said he sacrificed, most likely it was a child. The rain is starting here, you guys. Most likely was a child and to stay the next president of the United States. Okay. This was a story that they were talking about. Okay. I have to find that it was a white woman that her and her husband went to Haiti and she opened an orphanage, and she talks about how one of the presidents of the United States sacrificed a child to stay as a president of the United States, went to Africa to perform this sacrifice so he can stay president of the United States for another term. Now, I wonder what, I already know what president it was, okay? I shared it in my video, okay? These women are what you call high priestess, high priests, and you notice all the people that speak for the president of the United States are women, okay? So in her culture, she would be a high priestess, okay? They never have a man speaker. I think it was one time, and he was probably a warlock, okay? They call them warlocks, okay? Her eyes are not straight. Yeah, she's a practicing high priestess. This is what I was picking up. And they go to them for advice, okay? Even the ones before. So if you look at...
is President Biden...
If you look at now I'm not sure about Trump, but I think all of them, I'm pretty sure that all of them had a high priestess. The white women, they're more witches. Yes. High witches. Yes. She is into voodoo. Okay. This one, the new one we have, she's into voodoo. but all the other ones, they were witches. Okay. The Caucasian women were witches. Okay. This is what I was picking up, you guys. Okay. From her. When I was listening to her speak, I'm like, she's definitely practicing. Okay. And they go to them for advice. Okay. But this president went to Africa, sacrificed a child so he can still be in office. And we all know what president that was. Okay. All chosen, not elected. Yes. Yes. Of Satan. Yes. Okay. And I think there was one guy, but he would be considered a warlock. Okay. A warlock. Okay. Yes. Every president has, worked with, every single president has worked with either a witch or a high priestess. Okay. Now these high priestess, it depends if they're black, it's more African American, it's or African, they're voodoo. Okay. Voodoo. Okay. Yes, they're handlers, yes. But they go to them for advice. Okay, because these people can see what's to come. But some of them, they have to do dark black magic so they can see, okay, where the spirit enters their body. Okay. Yes. And they can see the future. Okay. And this is what one of the presidents went over to Africa to do. Okay. And I know it sounds crazy, but this is what I was picking up from this woman that speaks for Biden. Okay. Her. Okay. So they asked them for advice. I want to say really handler. They've been using these people for a long time. It don't matter if they're Republican Party or Democratic Party. They all know about this stuff. Okay. It does not matter. Okay. This is what I've been picking up psychically. Okay. Yes, manipulation at its finest. Okay. So they know she was born in a family. Okay, so she would be considered a high priestess or a mamba. They call it mamba. Okay. Now the white women, they're more witches. Okay. But she comes from a line of Africans. Okay. A line of practicing voodoo. This was a religion. Okay. Now I want to explain something. Voodoo was not a religion that was supposed to be bad. But what happened was when they were under, the slaves were under the slave masters, they would scare them with this voodoo, okay? And voodoo is very real. It's very real, okay? I didn't see people go crazy, okay? Crazy. Yes, and witchcraft is very real too. Yes, it is. Both of them were very, but you have to believe in it. With me, I just pray, okay? And I call on my ancestors, I call on my angels, and I pray. That's all I do. Okay. And I say return to sender, but I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. One thing in life, you never take revenge. Revenge is never ours. Okay. Revenge will work itself out. Okay. What I mean is revenge is karma. Karma will work itself out. Okay. But this is what I was picking up from these women and men. The one guy, I think there was only one guy, and I can't remember what president that was. He would be considered a warlock. Okay, they call him warlock. Like if I'm around somebody, and I never forget, when I meet people, I can pick up right away if they're practicing any kind of like witchcraft, voodoo. Yes, judgment is never ours. But the problem is, judgment is never ours. But the problem is that we need to rebuke these entities, and not just that, is nobody has domain over us. Okay, once you know that you have power, okay, you have power. You, everybody I'm speaking to, you have power. Okay, the tongue is powerful. Okay, the tongue. Okay. and you have power over yourself. Nothing can touch you. Okay. Now I didn't have people who sent me the evil eye. You guys, one time I had the egg right beside my desk, and I'm telling you, I was doing a cleansing with the egg, and in Spanish we call it I can't I always say it wrong. And it's a cleansing we do with the egg. Okay, it's my abuela used to do it. You know, I used to see my great grandma used to do it. But the thing is, I'm gonna explain it to you guys. Nobody has domain over us, but karma is real. Yes, that's what it's called. Lipa de Have. Yes. So, anyways, I was seeing them do it since I was young, and I do it. I use coconut. I use eggs. But let me tell you about the egg story. So I don't know if you guys been on my channel for Vanessa, because some of you guys are new. And I was before I do mine, I any kind of spiritual work like that, I pray over the egg and all that, you know, to release anything that is attached to me or any, you know, negative thoughts or anything like that. And let me tell you, I was on a live reading, and the egg broke by itself, and I didn't even touch the egg. Okay, I didn't touch it, and then there was an eye in the middle of the damn egg. Okay, Jennifer, maybe you know, but why I see on 111. When you see numbers like that, I did videos on this. It's a lot of things going on. Okay, they also know how to manipulate numbers. Okay, but 111 or like 222, 333, 444, 555, 666. That's just your frequency. Your ancestors are always with you. We never die, you guys. We never die. Okay, we live for eternally, even when we cross over. Okay, we just go to another. We're like in different realms. We're in this realm and we're in another realm. We're always with God. Okay, no matter where we're at, we're always with God. Okay, if you believe in God or Yahweh, Yeshua, Jah, Allah. Okay, we're always with Him. Okay. Now you got to understand, when you're seeing numbers, it could be your ancestors are trying to tell you a message, because the ancestors always come through. Okay, your ancestors are always normally your spirit guides. Okay, and then you have the angels that are assigned to you. Normally it's one or two angels, and you can ask the angel to tell you their name. Okay, you can say, can you show me a sign? Okay, can you and normally they'll show you a sign if you're either going in the right direction in your life. When you see the numbers, what are you thinking? Where are you at? Okay, and then look up the number, because it could be a message for you. It could be you might need to change your thoughts, or you're on the right path. Okay, whatever your path is. Okay, you everybody's on different paths. Everybody has different life purposes. We're all here for a reason. Okay, but when we're seeing the numbers are just telling us that it's a message from, sometimes the message is from our higher self. And I can get deep into that. Okay. And sometimes it's a message from our angels, because we're assigned angels. And then sometimes there's messages from our ancestors. Okay. And then also the way they marketing stuff now, they use sequency, okay, like 444, 555, 666, okay, because they know that synchronicity can affect us. So they know if we see 222, 444, 555, we're gonna buy it. Okay. So this is how they're selling the merchandise. Some merchandise you might buy is 444. Okay. I just took a picture in the store and something was marked for 444. Okay. They know how to manipulate synchronicities. They know how to manipulate sound. They know how to manipulate frequency. They know how to manipulate everything. But normally when you see numbers, and I'm a master number 22, Oh, that's good. Yeah, you have to know your birth date is very important. Okay. Your birth date is very important. Okay. Yeah, there's angels always around us. I seen an angel and a homeless man. Okay. I walked into the Dollar Tree and I'll never forget this, you guys. I think I had 2 or 3 items, and the homeless man, never even asked me for water. And I heard somebody say, buy him water. Okay. That was the angels and the ancestors telling me to buy him water. And I didn't even buy him no water, you guys. I came back here and I was crying. Okay. When I came outside, I gave him money to buy the water, but it wasn't the money that they were telling me to get. I was being tested. It wasn't about the money, it was about just buying the water. Okay. Because I heard them say buy him water, and I didn't even buy him water. And he was an angel. He had like gold hair. I mean, it was so gold. And he looked so out of place. Okay, that's your birthday, Helen. Yeah, he looked so out of place, you guys. And I came home and I was telling everybody, I just seen an angel. I just met an angel. And it's not the first time that I have met an angel in human form. When I was a child, an angel came to my he's not my assigned angel. We got aliens that walk amongst us. I see reptilians. It's a reptilian race. Okay, there's different reptilian races, you guys. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm not gonna stay on this long. Yeah, the angels are real. There's different kind of angels. You have light angels and you have dark angels. Yeah, I know they're real. I seen them. Yeah, they're trying to mess with my connection. But I seen them, so I know they're real. My connection. But I seen them, so I know they're real. I know reptilians are real. I know reptilians are real. I know aliens are real. I know angels are real. I've seen real. I know aliens are real. I know angels are real. I've seen them with my own eyes. Okay? They're very real. Yes, and hybrids are very real. Okay, hybrids. Okay. And you have light, I call them darker angels, and then you have light angels, and I've also seen the shadow people. And the man with the hat for a long time, normally when you see him, there's death coming. Okay, death coming. He's like in a black suit. I call him the old man. Okay, we call him by many names. That's when we know like that somebody's gonna cross over. All right. Normally you will see him. I've seen old people fighting him, like kicking their feet so they won't, like, he comes to collect, like he comes, then the ancestors come. But I'll go on more in depth on this stuff, you guys, in my other videos. But I've been seeing these people since I was a little girl. And I really didn't talk about it when I was little to certain people because, when you talk to certain people that don't understand this, my father knew, my mother knew, my grandma knew, but like anybody outside my family or even some family members, I wouldn't talk about it. Because, normally when you talk about stuff like this, they'll be like, oh, she's crazy. No, I'm not crazy. I'm just awoke and aware. Okay. And not just awoke and aware. There's a lot of people, everybody has psychic abilities. And you just have to activate it and you have to be willing to listen. Okay. Yeah. Well, this guy, okay. A lot of people say he looks like the Reaper. To me, he kind of looks like Men in Black. Okay. I actually captured one of them in one of my videos. They're called I call them monitoring spirits. Okay. He has a hat on. And he's wearing all black. Okay. I've seen him before. No, you're not crazy. Don't let nobody call you crazy. I've seen him, and I'll never forget it. I was just like, it was when my aunt crossed. I seen him, and I was hoping it. I have 3 children, and 2 older kids. One's 27 and one's 25, and I have an 18-year-old, and she's going to be a doctor. And I was just hoping and praying that it wasn't one of my children. Yes, I seen one with the top. Yes, the top hat. They look like men in black. Men in black. They wear he has like an all black on, or you'll see one with all black wings. Okay. And some of us have wings. Okay. If we really see our reflection. Yes, a lot of people are sick that are getting ready to pass. They say it's like a Victorian style hat. Yes. And they normally see this man either like a week or like a couple days before they pass. They might even say to you, like, if you see an old person, because I was with a lady that I was with so many patients that used to cross over, but I'll never forget. Oh my gosh, I'll never forget. My dad was actually kicking his feet, telling them to go away. And so was one of them. Well, a couple of my clients actually. It was interesting to watch that and see that, but the ancestors come and cross you over. Yeah, we have what we call monitoring spirits. They monitor us here, okay, because they don't want us to know our Akashic records, okay, because some of our Akashic records, what we're here, why we're here, okay, because sometimes I feel like we recycle in here because we get trapped, okay, and I did a video on this, how we get trapped, okay. How I believe we're getting trapped is we're going to that light, okay. That's what my ancestors said. Don't go to that light. Wait for one of your ancestors to come cross you over, because some of your ancestors you have not met, okay, but they will send a familiar ancestor or ancestor that just cross, if you are crossing, to cross you over. So you always live, okay? You live for eternity, okay? Nothing of God is fear, you guys. The religion teaches us to fear God, okay? We're not supposed to fear death, okay? In the islands, we celebrate death, okay? When my dad died, I celebrate his death. I mean, it's still hard for me today, but we celebrate it because we celebrate the person that was here. We celebrate the memories that we have. That's why I said memories are so important to, and just be in that moment. Okay. A lot of us need to start being in that moment, because if you don't grasp that moment will pass you by. Okay. With the ones that truly love you and you truly love. Okay. I don't know. I might have to do a video on that. But yeah, just be in the moment, you guys. A lot of us, we're in this rat race. I call it the rat race. And we're programmed to be in this rat race. But when my dad died, I said, no longer will I be in this rat race. Nothing can be worse than this life. Well, I wouldn't really say that, Helen. I wouldn't say nothing can be worse than this life. Bob Marley said it best. You have to make this life your heaven. Make the best of it. Love the ones that are here with you, your children, your significant other. Be in the moment, you guys. Put that damn phone down and just be in the moment and love the shit out of them, okay? Love them and tell them you love them, okay? Because we're not promised tomorrow, okay? None of us are promised tomorrow, okay? But just be in the moment. When my dad died, you guys, it changed me. I mean, I've always been the type of person to respect people's feelings. I don't have no envy spirit in me, not an ounce of envy spirit in me, not an ounce of jealousy in me, because these are spirits, okay? Spirits of envy, spirits of lust, spirits of jealousy, okay? Now, you may have people around you that have these envy spirits, this spirit of Jezebel, okay? A Jezebel spirit could be a masculine or a feminine energy, okay? Yeah, this is a very this is a very, I can't even believe I'm living this time with the things that I'm seeing. Turn off the TV. Yeah, I don't watch TV. I didn't even know there was a hurricane coming, Helen. Helen, someone I did not know. My mother called me, okay, and told me. I didn't even know there was a hurricane coming. You guys, I don't watch TV. Okay. I might watch Netflix sometimes, but I don't really watch TV. Okay, I'm not a TV person. I like to be out in nature. I like to be with my kids. I like to be with my grandkids. And I want to share a video. My daughter is starting med school, and I want to see if she'll let me share her video. And she talks about the title of her video is called it's her first assignment for college, you guys. I think she's going to be a scientist. Instead of a doctor. Yes, and the ego. You can't have a spirit of ego. I used to have that spirit of ego when I was younger, like I knew it all. When you have that spirit of ego, and you know it all, you're never gonna learn. Okay. You won't learn nothing in life. Okay. I never had the spirit of envy, okay, or hate. Okay, there's not the ounce of my bones of hate or envy. I've never been envy of nobody. I've never hated anybody, even though things happened to me as a child. I didn't hate my stepmother. I forgave her. Okay, so I never had hate. I don't, and my mother always says my mother was always my teacher, and so was my father. My mother always says, never seek revenge. Revenge is never ours. Okay. Never seek revenge. Revenge is never ours. Okay. And what she meant by that is never seek revenge because they will fall. The apple, whatever, with the rotten fruits will fall by itself. Okay. And never try to put nothing on nobody, because I have done so many reads on people, you guys, that did cut cording, all kinds of black magic, all kinds of crazy stuff. And I had one girl on the phone during my read crying, and her father's life was taken. Okay. So you got to be careful of what you're doing out here, how you're moving. Yes, her father was murdered. Okay. Her father was murdered. And she was crying on the phone, and she thought it was she said, I thought it was a murder. I said, yes, he was murdered. He was murdered by his would be her stepmother. Okay. She felt that, but she wasn't sure, and I had to validate it for her. Okay. But she also was dabbling in stuff she shouldn't have dabbled in. Okay. Yeah, there's sometimes you have a covenant witches. It's normally like 12 of them. They try to attack me too, but they can't. My ancestors are too strong for that. The neighbors took my son. They took your son. Sarah, how the neighbors took your son? Who took your son, Sarah? Who took your son? The neighbors took my son. Yeah, sometimes you gotta cut the family off. Family don't mean because you're born into the family. A lot of us are born into karmic families, false families. Sarah, neighbors took my son. Sarah, who took your son? Neighbors took my son. Yes, the love of money is the root of all evil. And money's not even real. They murdered him, kidnapped him. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh my God. I am sorry to hear that. They murdered him and kidnapped him. Oh my God. The neighbors. Jesus. Yeah, some of these they have a oh my God. Sorry to hear that. Are they in jail? I'm seeing men. Was it 2 men? I'm picking up 2 men, Sarah. It was 2 men. They gang stalked him. Was it 2 men? I'm seeing 2 dark-skinned men. Sarah. Oh my God. No, it wasn't. Oh God. Well, I'm praying for you. I don't know. Well, Sarah, inbox me and I can do a reading for you. Oh my God. Because I want to see a picture of his face. And if I can see the picture, I can pick up his energy. He was kidnapped from his car. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm so sorry. Wow, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Yeah, gang stalking is real. Okay, I have been gang stalked too. Gang stalking is real. Okay, when you're out here talking about the stuff I'm talking about, or just talking about anything that's real, when I have the cash. Yeah, just inbox me, Sarah. Inbox me so I can do a read for you, sweetie. Oh my God. I'm seeing 2 males. Wow. I'm seeing it's over money too. Or they something that he had they wanted. See, some people, it's sad because you can have a nice car and you work hard for this car and people are jealous because you got a new car. I mean, it's just crazy. It's really crazy. Or they can see you getting up for work every day, going to work, and they're jealous of that. I mean, it's crazy. I'm so sorry. I'll put my email address. I'll put my email address when I get off this live. It's also on my bio of myself. Okay, so I can do a read for you. But I'm seeing 2 men. Okay. And I will put my email address, and I'm sorry for that. Yeah, we have to cherish ones that are here, you guys. I mean, I couldn't imagine losing a child. To be honest with you, I don't know how I would do it. Because your children are the air that you breathe, you know? Oh my God. But karma always, Prince said it the best. Prince says the devil comes and collects. He didn't lie when he said that. They ruined my life. I checked you about. Okay. I'll put it below when I get off this live. But I'm gonna pray for you, Sarah. And I'm sorry about your son. Oh my God. I'm really sorry, and I will keep you in my prayers. Okay. And I will send you my email address so you can send me a picture of him. My neighbor Cleo set up my daughter with a karmic. Hold on. My neighbor Cleo set up my daughter with a karmic. Set my daughter with a karmic. Wow. Wow. I will keep you in my prayers. Oh my God. Yeah, they you know what's so interesting? It's not interesting, but I see this a lot. The spirit of confusion. Okay, you guys gotta understand these lower beings. Shane is my daughter's boyfriend. Oh, wow. Okay, did Shane die or your son? Shane is my daughter's boyfriend. Did your daughter's boyfriend die or your son? Because I'm feeling like it's your son. I am so sorry. So you guys understand that the lower beings of this realm, okay, yeah, your son, that's all I was picking up, was your son. The lower beings of this realm, they are here to destroy and confuse us because they can't go to the higher realms. Okay, they're stuck here on this realm. Okay, so a lot of people become targeted individuals. We all have been fooled. Shane is dating my daughter to keep tabs on her. Okay, so you think Shane actually killed your son? Because this is what I'm picking up. You think Shane killed your son? And I'm getting, if the Shane is very controlling, is your daughter in a domestic violence situation, Sarah? I think he knows too. I think he knows. I think he knows, Sarah. Oh my God. Oh, Cleo is part of the covenant. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to do a read and definitely put on a lot of protection stuff, and because my ancestors are telling me put tribal. Yep. If you, Sarah, when you get that intuition, you're right. When they say a covenant of witches, my phone's about to die, you guys, so I'm about to get off here. But when they talk about a covenant, and I'm going to put my email address, a coven of witches is more than 12 that work together. That's why they call it a covenant. And I'm sorry to hear this, because my thing is, if they need a covenant of witches, just think about it. If you need to work with a covenant of witches, you're not strong enough. I don't need a covenant. I can work by my damn self. Okay. Because my ancestors are too strong. Okay. A covenant is a Wiccan and other similar forms of modern day paganism or witchcraft. Okay. They call it a covenant or a clan of witches. They gather together as a group. Yeah, shapeshifters are real. That's what the girl on the plane seen. She's seen a shapeshifter. Okay, she's seen a Nephilim. Well, a demon. Okay. They were doing black magic to my son to weaken him. Yes, they will. They will do that's why you have to call on your ancestors, Sarah, and you have to call on your angels. And I'm sorry to hear this. And you have to start praying. Okay? Pray. Prayer answers everything. Trust me. A lot of people think this spells and stuff. The prayers even work even more. Normally when you talk about covenant witches, you're talking about 9 or more witches, okay? And they have to work as a covenant because I did nothing. Yeah, sometimes you just don't do nothing. They just don't like you. Yeah, you don't be scared, Helen. See, that's the thing. These people want you to fear. You cannot fear these people. I don't fear anybody, okay? Just saying. I don't fear anybody that walks this earth with me. I don't fear them, okay? And once they know you fear them, they have control, okay? Once anything seen or unseen knows you fear them, they have total control. But once you don't give them that, where they know that you don't fear, you're in control. You're always in control, okay? So you show them that you don't fear them, okay? I don't fear anybody that walks this earth, okay? Nobody. And I am so sorry, Sarah. I am surrounded by Bothaman. Oh, when I seen shapeshifters, you guys, it don't even freak me out anymore. I seen an old lady shapeshift. Okay, right in front of my eyes. My neighbors used to shapeshift. No, it freaked me out when I seen that old lady shapeshift. Okay. I know some of my friends they're starting to see children more and more children shapeshift. They never knew I seen them by them. Yes, Sarah, I'm gonna put my email, but I'm gonna end this, you guys. My phone's about to die. Thank you for joining me. Okay, and I will send you my email, and then you can send me the message and send me the picture of your son, because I am seeing your son here. Okay. All right, you guys. I grew over 6-7 feet and grew scales. Yeah, gang stalking is very hard. I am surrounded by 80% of these gang stalkers because they're trying to watch your every move. This is a part of the beast system. You don't believe your own mind. Okay, so you have to be stronger than them. You have to let them know you don't fear them. Okay, you take your power back. Okay, and I will put my email underneath here, Sarah. I'm really sorry. I will be praying for you. Send me an email and I can do a read. It's interesting because what I'm getting is this covenant witches. They don't know what they're doing. Okay, they don't. Okay, there's so many younger generation, they want to be witches, and they don't even know what witches were. Witches were really healers. Okay, they were healers. Okay, now there was some different kind of witches, yes, but there was some of them were healers, and they just start calling them witches. Okay, this new generation of paganism even the old generation of paganism is just crazy. Okay. All right, you guys. Love and light, my beautiful souls. I'm sorry, Sarah. I will be praying for you. Thank you, Helen, for joining. I will send you my email. Okay, and you can send me a picture of your son. And there's somebody else on here, Vanessa. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm sending you love and light. You never give nobody any domain over you. You don't fear anything. Okay. Don't even fear God. Don't even fear Yahweh, Yeshua, Allah, whatever you want to call him, Jah. Don't fear him. You're not supposed to fear him. He's of love. He's not of fear. So when you know it's coming from fear, it's coming from a lower entity. Okay, you guys? All right, love and light. Love and light, my beautiful souls. Ashe, Ashe. And I will put my email address underneath. All right, you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.